Hello everyone, Namaste. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Luke Elijah and this is Grace Kim.
Hello.
Right. I've just graduated and I've taken a 3-day intensive Theta Healing certification course taught by Grace. She was an awesome teacher and had a transformational experience. Very good time with all my classmates practicing and learning this amazing modality. Right. So Grace, in a nutshell, could you tell the audience what Theta Healing is about?
Sure. Theta healing is a wonderful modality of energy healing that you could use for self-healing or for healing others as a practitioner. And how we do this is by channeling universal love energy that heals, and also by using this intuitive abilities to go even deeper for deep-seated energy blocks that are rooted from beliefs and emotional traumas that may not even be from your own lifetime. It could actually be rooted from your past lives, from ancestors, through your DNA, as well on the soul level. And what Theta Healing can do is actually help you identify very effectively these subconscious beliefs. So these are beliefs that you're not even aware of and may be even contradicting your logic. And very instantly clearing those subconscious beliefs that are making these blocks in every aspect of your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's fear, whether it's for abundance, wealth, or for health, general health.
Very well explained, Grace. Thank you for that. For a more in-depth explanation, we have a prior video which will give you more detail about what Theta Healing is and can do for you. But without further ado, it's even better to just show you. So right now, we are going to do a live demonstration of a typical Theta Healing session, okay?
Yes, and just to save time, if you do want to get more information about the process of our grounding and our meditation, please go on to another video for that too. Just for time purposes, we are going to just show you the practice and a little taste of what it is. So for Luke, do I have your permission to enter your space and to conduct this Theta Healing session?
Yes, Grace, you may.
Okay, please close your eyes. And because Luke has already experienced with this, we're going to ground our energy together, and we're going to go to the 7th plane where there is unconditional love. We're going to coat ourselves with white light, cleanse our energy, and raise our vibrations in doing so. Of course, during the sessions as a practitioner, I will be guiding the client. So if you haven't had any experience doing this, don't worry, because we do this. We talk you and walk you through the session. So ground yourself and connect. And permission to scan your body.
Yes.
Right now I'm just scanning his body psychically and energetically. I'm just going to connect and find out what energy block that would be best ideal for us to use as an example for today. So Luke, we do have blocks in your digestive system.
Yes, I tend to have a very sensitive stomach. I tend to have indigestion quite often, especially late at night. So that would be an issue that I'll be happy to clear and work with.
Okay. I'm just going to go to the higher source and ask what it is that how best I can help him with this. Okay. We're going to conduct a muscle test. And this is basically a simple way of tapping into subconscious beliefs. This is a way for us to identify what subconscious beliefs are with us, because your muscles know what your subconscious mind knows, not our logical brain. So by doing so, we're going to bring two fingers, your thumb and your index finger together. And you want a certain type of strength that would not be too strong, but not too light. And you want it to be kind of like on a windy day, and you want to prevent a $100 bill from flying away. So you want it tight enough on a really windy day. And I'm just going to test by trying to pull it apart. And I can see that it's quite strong, but I know that I could break it apart if I really, really applied hard. And what we're going to do is ask Luke to say yes. Can you say yes, please?
Yes.
And I'm going to pull, and it's quite solid. Can you say no, no, no?
No, no, no.
And as you can see, it's quite easy to break. Yeah. So what happens is your subconscious is feeling these positives and negatives and will translate in your muscle strength. So let's go into in the stomach. Can you please, just to kind of give an idea of how it goes. So I'm just getting some kind of feeling of a little fear in his being that's causing this upset stomach. So can we please say my stomach issue is related to a fear?
My stomach issue is related to a fear.
Okay, it's very strong. I'm trying to pull apart his finger and his thumb, and it's quite strong. So that's a positive affirmation that yes, what he said was true. So that's why we say the statements and we test it with the muscle tests. Okay, so shall we go further?
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm just going to go channel up to the 7th plane. I'm going to go up and go a little bit deeper and ask what kind of fear are we talking about here. Okay, so I'm just going to go off with the very first message that comes to my mind after creating a very blank meditative state. And just as a side note, this is one of the reasons why meditation practice is so important, because by creating an empty mind, you're able to receive these intuitive messages. So I'm just going to go and test. I could be wrong, who knows. Can you say, I have a fear of instability?
I have a fear of instability.
So it's pretty strong. So this feeling of instability was rooted to that feeling of fear that I'm translating through how I read my feelings. And being clairsentient is one of my main psychic abilities. Yeah. So that's how I interpret my intuitive messages. So we're going to go deeper now. Okay. All right, so can we also test here, please? I get the feeling that you have faith in your abilities, and I get the feeling that you have complete faith that the universe will bring what you ask and you will receive. And it's just this fear of grounding instability that's of the human realm, which is more of like the financial aspects, because you have completely changed your lifestyle and
I changed my paradigm.
you completely changed this whole life around, upside down.
Yeah.
So of course that's a natural side effect of this wonderful life journey and this brave leap of faith and his path. So I know that I have this very strong conviction from you that knowing that your path is what you're meant to do, that this is something you feel right doing.
Absolutely.
And it's just it's a human nature thing to have this fear of instability. So let's clear this, shall we?
Yes.
So this is how we clear it. So permission, Luke, to download energetically and psychically the lessons behind this fear of instability.
Yes, please.
So right now what I've done was I have psychically downloaded, literally downloading energetically this energy of lessons that he needs to learn from this sphere. And this lesson could be from this life or from past lives, ancestrally or for the soul level. So permission to give you these lessons on all 4 belief levels.
Yes.
Permission to download the definition and the feeling of having stability in your life.
Yes.
And also, can I show you the feeling and the knowingness of having stability and deserving that stability in your life?
Yes.
That it is safe and possible to have this stability in your life?
Yes.
Can I now lift the fear of instability that may be from this life or any other of the 3 belief realms, past lives, ancestrally, or soul level, bringing this fear of instability to the Creator's light and to eliminate it there?
Yes, you may.
Okay. And on the past life level, I do wish to make all these clearings more of a resolving effect, so that you don't have to relive these lessons again in your past life. Can I do this for you?
Yes, you may.
Okay. And continue with your deep breaths. Now let's check if this has cleared. If not, it just tells us that we just need to dig a little bit deeper, which is fine. Let's see if that was all we needed. Say yes, please.
Yes.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Okay, so like you see, it broke with the no and it stayed really strong with the yes. Can you say, I have fear of instability?
I have fear of instability.
Okay, and it broke. So that means that fear is gone.
Mm.
So wonderful. So Luke, as a result, a couple days from now, I would ask him to come back for follow-up and to check it again, because the effects may be great. I wish they would be great, and most likely it will be permanent. But if there was one caveat where it does come back, it's only because we might have missed something in the deep recesses of his subconscious mind, where we had to dig deeper. And it's just a matter of just going deeper and deeper and deeper. Of course, in each session, it's quite thorough, and the sessions are about an hour long. It depends on each practitioner. It's about 50 minutes to 60 minutes long. It may go on as far as 2 hours, depending on how the client works and practitioner works. You cover a lot, and it's also, it varies depending on the ability of the practitioner, how fast they work, how much groundwork at home they do to keep themselves as a clean vessel. As you can tell, like Luke is a really clean vessel. He dedicates his lifestyle to becoming
meditation, healthy eating,
clearing that mind and
spiritually,
receiving,
holistically.
because his readings are spot on. His clarity is very, very good these days. He's really dedicated to becoming the best vessel, as so as I am. And of course, any practitioner that I've taught are super amazing.
Thank you, Grace, for that.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And just to close, just to show the closing, can I have your permission to make these changes permanent in every cell of your body and every aspect of your life?
Yes.
Can I also teach your cells to adapt to the new changes and to change your neural pathways to make these changes very efficient?
Yes, please.
Okay. And of course, I would guide a client normally, but of course, Luke Elijah is an experienced theta healer, so we're just going to do this for time's sake. So please join me in the 7th plane and rinse yourself off, cleanse yourself with the white light. Come down and ground your energy. a very good, thorough cleanse. It was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Did you get an energy break?
Yeah, you know, I could feel the eye tingling throughout the session, and there's always an indication to me that I'm experiencing a high vibrational energy, right? So thank you, Grace, for the healing.
Thank you.
And you know, this is just a tasting, a sampling of what theta healing is. Of course, it's actually a lot more complicated, and a session can be really thorough and in-depth, right? Because a lot of these thought processes, there's a lot of intention being in the times that we remain silent. She's actually, as the healer, she's actually thinking of the intuitively she's sensing and she's downloading the information. So there's a lot of mental activity going on that you're not privy to. Yeah. So if you want,
and just for viewers, because I'm sure
Yes.
people are just wondering, okay, do you actually feel anything? Maybe a little feedback on how it feels like. Because as a practitioner, I feel
yes.
ripples. When it's a really big clearing and a big,
like
highly needed download, it's like a ripple goes through my body. It's like a shiver. What about you?
Well, it varies for me. Some days it feels like a thunderbolt, some days it feels like cleansing or rinsing. And what I felt was mainly the tingling of the third eye, and that's really a very good indication. Sometimes you see you get tingles and shivers, and just I feel refreshed, I feel awesome, I feel empowered by the session. And hopefully you can do the same for you, and you can clear so many of your issues and blocks, right? So if you are eager to find out more or curious, right, you can turn to Grace or myself to book a consultation, okay? But if you want to learn theta healing, she's the person to go to. So do click on the link and to find out more, where you can read more about Grace and where you can turn to for a synopsis of the course. It's a 3-day course, and I totally encourage any of you to take it because you took my spirituality to a new level.
Oh gosh,
right?
yes. You're amazing. Thank you.
You as well. Thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this video, and do stay tuned for our other videos.